Hello, hello, chat. How are we all doing? All right. So, of course, once again, I am joined by the lovely Wolf Bay.
Who doesn't have a septum piercing in today, and it's weird.
Yes, that's been an entire thing today. But you know what else is an entire thing today? Hey, Ninja. We have a couple of packs of the Korean version of Eevee Heroes. But this stream is actually essentially a community choice stream. Because we found this at Sam's Club.
Hello there.
Hey, level 5 Penguin, thank you for the follow.
I love you.
Hello.
Did you know he has the same color hair as I do now?
Nice. All right. So we found this at our local Sam's, technically below MSRP, which you don't see with Pokemon cards right now. And yeah, that's a touchy subject. However, we had these. Now, as I raise the question to my TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram communities, we already have one sealed up back there in my display of sealed product behind me. So the question is, what did we do with this one? So I actually left that up to community vote. And overwhelmingly, the vote was rip and tear. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Destruction!
Hex yeah. Quiet Tokes says something dark side. Something opening Zard in the box. Yes, that is exactly what we are doing. Vote for Palpatine. Yes. Vote for the dark side. We have cookies.
Or cake pops.
Yes.
Hello there.
And cake pop.
I make cake
Quiet
pops.
Tokes, thank you for the follow.
Ooh, okay, so you open it from the back?
From here, yep. So, do we start off with this, or do we warm up with the Eevee Heroes?
Warm up.
Yeah.
But I open it.
Yes, cake pops are delicious. So,
I'm making strawberry covered chocolate one. No, chocolate covered strawberry ones either tonight or tomorrow.
yes, that should be absolutely delicious.
I'm excited.
Yes. And then Ace grabbed red velvet cake mix because he wants to do cookies again.
He better save some for me.
Yes, I will make sure that some get saved.
Because I feel like with everyone coming here this weekend, I'm not going to have none.
Your brother made a cheesecake with Rolo and blueberry bait. Like, ooh. That sounds delicious. Okay, that sounds amazing.
Oof. Tokes, I might have to take that and Rolo with it, if you will. Pig pops are good. Now I want some and already got Ninja. Oh yeah. Never mind. Your car probably. Yes, I'm taking that idea. I would love to make like a blueberry lemon and possibly blueberry lemon lavender. Because farmers market's coming up.
Yes. Walgreens drive-through for them meds. Let's go.
Yay! I'm proud of you.
Getting meds is self-care.
It is. You could. I just probably wouldn't. Like me personally. I don't like using food. Well, I can't really say
I mean,
that.
If you're doing something like a blueberry thing,
yeah, if you're doing blueberry, it's already colored.
If you really wanted, if you really needed to add some color, you could smash up some blueberries and maybe add something to thicken it up a little bit and do that almost like a blueberry swirl into it.
You could. Or you could make like a blueberry cheese.
Yeah, or you could even use the lavender potentially.
Ooh.
And basically use the lavender as a dye, basically.
Or you could do teas as well. Like if you do a tea instead of water in a batter. Okay, I'm gonna get so hungry right now. We better start with the cards.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to start off. Oh, no worries. I love interactions like this. You know, this is why I stream. This community engagement's wonderful. All right. So we got
You-
a couple packs of the Korean version of Eevee Heroes. Stupidly enough, probably one of the easiest sets for me to get my hands on right now because of the current situation with TCG.
Um, and we get it at one of our local supermarkets.
Yes,
Supermarket.
our local grocery store has a vending machine, largely with Korean and Japanese packs. And then also has a bunch of other stuff for other card games, like has some Magic, has some Yu-Gi-Oh, has baseball and basketball cards, things like that. But really, this is what we like it for.
Yes. Anything Eevee Heroes would have been gone.
You would think, but Korean is fairly inexpensive, actually. It's honestly cheaper to get packs in Korean than almost any other language right now. Because,
because it's usually like Korean. Is it Chinese, Japanese, American?
oh, for sure, Penguin.
Right?
Yeah. Like, Chinese is by far the cheapest, but
okay. So
yeah, Chinese is by far the, yep. Because I know Phoenix, who popped into chat, I know she's been getting a lot of stuff, like selling a bunch of her English stuff and then rebuying it in Chinese. These because she likes it for the art and it's way cheaper. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, just to put in comparison, because of how prices are of course we know the English in English, Eevee Heroes switched became part of Evolving Skies and is the set that Moonbryon came from. Moonbryon in English is about 15 to 1700 right now, if not worse. Whereas oof, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Whereas if you pull a Moonbryon from Korean, and in Korean that card is worth about 180. So it's literally a tenth the cost, and that's one of the few cards in Korean that is into the triple digits. There's incredibly few of them. Yeah.
Fun facts.
Yeah. Korean singles are actually fairly cheap, all things considered.
But I also don't we like the Korean ones
like
better, like the cards.
Yeah,
like themselves.
The cards
are such a better quality.
Yeah, and that's the wild part is the cards in English, like the foil is a lower quality. The cards don't feel as flimsy, sturdy, whereas these actually have a little bit. They feel a little bit more rigid. They feel like they have a little bit more structure, and the foils that they use tend to be better and actually look better.
They're so pretty. The shard bug situation. 20 sample pack boxes. Didn't get a chance to pick.
Oof.
One. Ooh.
That is wild.
Actually sold the same box for.
Yeah. The Canada runs into one of the same problems that Australia does is you don't have a lot of distributors. So it's one or two distributors that basically get to control the prices and charge whatever they want. So that is definitely nuts, yeah. Oof. All right.
Sorry, I got a new haircut and I'm still playing with my hair.
Yeah, unfortunately, the nearest Costco to us is like about 35 minutes away in another state.
Which their taxes are higher.
Yeah, substantially. Yeah.
Oh.
I wouldn't doubt that because I know they had a lot of problems. Like there were people getting stabbed in Costco's over that drop. But yeah, so I know that was rough.
I feel like if we were to go to something like that, we would not go to the other state one. We would drive even further to go towards
Milwaukee or Madison, yeah. All right.
You good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
I will toss hands. Don't worry. I may look small, but I'm mighty.
Oh, she'll fight a bitch. She ain't afraid to.
I mean, I am mostly so I don't get fired from my job and or lose my license, but
No, that's fair. Or, you know, I am almost terrified as far as what is going to happen with anything they do for 30th anniversary, just because it was kind of rough with celebrations for the 25th. I can't imagine 30th is going to be better.
I agree with you.
No, absolutely. They ultimately what Pokemon Company International needs to do is they need to slow down the release schedule. They need to stop releasing so many packs and so many sets. Oh, nice. Coke Slushy for the win. But yeah, so Pokemon Company International needs to slow down the product releases so that they have more lead time to print more of the sets and get more product out there. They also need to do a little bit better job controlling the distribution network a little bit more. Yeah, absolutely. Like photo ID verification would end a lot of the scalping and botting.
I don't disagree with
I don't
you.
think they'll ever do it, but it absolutely would make a big difference. All right. So we have starting us off Impidimp, Sandygast, Tynamo,
I keep wanting to call it wishy-washy.
Palisand, and Flareon V.
Ooh!
I like that art.
Ooh, I like the foil too.
Mm. And the
Oh,
fact
that one's your favorite?
nice.
Nice. Can I destroy this one? Because
Yeah.
I think, have like 2 or 3 good ones.
Yes.
My favorite for the newer one. For the newer ones, Leafy?
Back in my day, we only had 3.
Back in my day.
Yeah, so I started with Gen 1, but I think, well, growing up, the Gen I sunk probably the most time into is actually Gold and Silver.
I was 3.
Simply because Gold and Silver actually had a full, complete 251 Pokedex.
It's just a turn.
Hmm?
It's just
Yep.
a turn. Okay.
Yep,
It's
for
not
these.
like
Nope. Nope. They're a lot simpler. Oh, for sure. Bulbasaur is the best of the 3 Gen 1 starters.
I don't know if you can see from your tiny little screen there, but I have an entire Pokemon sleeve. And my favorite is at the top. So that's Sylvie and Mew, and Milotic goes down the entire arm. And then I've got Amora and Eevee and Pikachu, and don't mind the spots, I'm getting them touched up here in a bit. And Alolan,
Hisuian.
Hisuian Aurora shiny. And then we got Dragonair, and then we got Floette, and then we got Green Ninja and Ralts and Alolan Zoroark.
Marowak.
Fuck. Why is my brain just shattered today?
You've had a long day.
Then, fuck.
Talon.
Talonflame. Those are all my absolute favorites. Dude, I love, 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 love. Mew. I think he's adorable. I also think Mewtwo is a piece of shit. Passing a flower up to Pika and Eevee. Yes, Eevee has a sunflower on her. So, okay, sorry, cards. All right, so what we got? Oh yeah, and Pumpkaboo.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
The what?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it had.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, fuck, Macargo, right?
Yes.
And Jupiter.
Yep.
To get more stupid. Impodim. Pinsir. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's an item. It's some. See, in a different language, I have no idea what it is. I wish that was my hobby, was learning different. Okay, but can we please? I feel like you don't put them up close enough for them to really appreciate.
The problem I
The
run
art.
into is that
I
the
don't
camera
care.
goes out of focus.
But like, look at this foil. Like, America would not. Look at that. I know. We using what we can. Okay. But yes, that is those. Okay, and then we gotta open this bad boy.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like you open it here.
Yep.
Great.
Here. How many streamers does it take to open a box?
1. Because the other one gonna be dead.
Yes.
And I mean, I will be dead.
No.
Fuck you mean no? Da, 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 da. We broke it. We can't turn back now. Do you need help? I was asking a question. Don't give me that look.
Okay. Yes, I always need help. But we're not talking about mentally.
We're not what?
Talking about mentally.
I mean, you do need help mentally. Some days. Guess who's gonna have to pick that up later?
That's right. Me.
Guess who's actually going to pick it up later because someone else forgot about it?
No, it'll be me because we gotta take trash out tonight anyway.
I can't get this out.
Don't worry.
I got it.
All right. So we have.
It's just blank.
Why
did they give us an empty box? Sorry.
Overall, like good amount of weight to it, and definitely neat. I could. I may actually. I could find somewhere back there eventually, or for now, I might even like put it up kind of by the TV upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Zard is thick.
Would smash. If we're going by Markiplier rules.
And then, of course, the promo Charizard EX card.
Charmeleon and Charmander.
Yep.
God, there's so much plastic. We could kill a damn ocean with it.
All right, so we got.
Sorry.
Of course, these two are special holo versions of the ones from 151. And then Black Star promo. Ooh, there's actually it's more than just.
It's 2 of each, and there's 5 different ones.
Oh hell yeah! Actually, even better.
So we got 2 Twilight Masks, 2 Paradox Rift, 2 Stellar Crown, 2 Temporal Forces, and 2 Obsidian Flame.
Actually, I haven't opened Obsidian Flames in ages.
I know, and I think yep, I went through Obsidian already, and Temporal Forces, and Paradox Rift.
Yeah, Zard or Roaring Moon Altar would be obscene.
Yes.
Oh, do we have
a what?
The sleeves.
Yes, they are behind me in our sleeve box.
Yes. You can kind of see behind. We've got kind of
My little station set up. Because I wanted to organize the card.
Yes.
It gave me something to do while he was streaming. Other things.
All right. So I think what we'll do here.
We're going to mix them up?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
And then I will not look. And we will open them randomly.
Oh, Lord. Or do you want me to hold them and then you pick the back of one? You know, like I fold them out like this?
Oh.
Can you see them on the back? No.
All right. Plus, I'm not even looking anyway. All right. So our first pack, we will open Paradox Rift, which actually has not treated us terribly. I actually do have the top card in this set already, which is the Alt Art Groudon. I'm pretty sure it's the top one currently. So last time I looked was 102
Yes.
ungraded.
It is still. Yes, you did have one.
Yes.
Do you
All right.
remember how many for these?
Yep.
Or are they one and go?
It's one and go.
Okay. For all of them?
For any Scarlet and Violet set, yep.
Okay.
Not like Sword and Shield where it's 4.
Or 3 as one of them were. Oh. Anyways.
All right.
Let's go.
We have Water Energy, Dottler, Toxel, Lipard, Wimpod, yay, Sleeping Neds,
Yay.
Toadscruel, Screamtail, yes, that, Technical Machine, De-Evolution. Are we not men? We are Devo. We have Reverse Hollow Spinda, Reverse Hollow Gligar, and Iron Moth.
Womp womp.
Alright.
Am I going next? Or are you continuing? I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. If you want to pull one, absolutely we can do that.
Okay. Then here's 3 to put these in.
All right. Would you like me to do the randomizing?
I'm not looking. There's no computer screen over this way. Where? Okay. This one. Stellar Crown. All right. Let's go. If Stephanie could... Ooh. These open so much easier than the
Korean.
Yes.
Koreans are just built different.
We know. I'm iffy about Slithering Wing. I'll be honest. Like, I love moths. I have one tattooed right here. But, like, I don't know. So, one to the front?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, what do you think this energy is going to be? I'm thinking lightning for some reason.
Fire.
Oh, we both were wrong.
Yes.
Alright, so
Heads
we've
up.
got... Sorry. There we go. Steel energy, right?
Metal.
Metal is steel. Steel is metal. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Sorry, I'm obsessed with the art. Wooloo. Then we got Finneon. Applin. Fletching. Luminion. Marowak. Toadscruel. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Koraidon. Reverse Hollow Swalot. And Lydian.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Thank you. Want me to do you?
Yep. Always.
Me too, Phoenix. It's actually one of my goals this year, to either at least make, if not submit, like a card art to Pokemon.
Excuse you.
Here. I'm helping.
Twilight Mask. One of the only sets that you can find pretty much near MSRP right now because it's the set that nobody actually likes.
No. I don't even know if we did really good with it
No,
at all.
it was awful.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Twilight Mask was not nice. Okay. It was honestly probably the worst set release of the year.
Hey, look, fire energy.
Yeah, go figure, right? We were just delayed. Poochyena.
Aren't we usually?
Palisand. Timber.
Timber.
Spinnerack.
Yes!
Yes. Hey, Sprat. Swanna.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
Bellybolt.
He's so cute.
Hey, Whiskey.
Hey, we got all the homies in here today.
I know, right?
Love it.
This is great.
Hello, homies.
Snorlax.
Hey, it's me.
Reverse Hollow Lucian. Reverse Hollow Probopass. And Screamtail EX.
Ooh, I like that pattern on it.
The Cosmos foil.
So good.
Screams externally. All right, finally got hit.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Temporal
Temporal.
Forces.
Did we do this
Yeah.
already?
Well, no, we haven't had one of the 10. We haven't had a
Okay.
10 pack yet.
Yes, I scream externally. Most of the time. At work, I can't really, but
Yeah.
even though I wanted to today.
No, that's fair.
On top of crying. Okay, 1, 2 different. All right, watch
In your job, though, I feel like that's valid.
But I haven't had that happen since I got to this new job.
Fair.
All right.
All right.
Set.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay, so we're going with
Grassing
the
it up.
Solosis. Skitty. Electabuzz. Bramlin. Sharpedo. Ooh, I like the art on this. Just good art.
That artist does a lot of cards like that style.
Metagross.
Rambling with your whole self.
Roserade.
Yes.
Roserade. Reverse Hollow Ponyta. Reverse Hollow Roaring Moon. Ah!
Full
Sorry.
art Incineroar EX.
It's so good. Okay, hot take. Actually, probably not a hot take, but my hot take. I fucking hate this Pokemon, but I do like the card.
No, I know it's
This bipedal furry mother effer who, when they finally introduced like the taking care of your Pokemon, and the only way that it was so happy was if you rubbed its damn crotch.
Yeah, I know it's super widely used in competitive scene and whatnot. I'm not a big fan of Incineroar. Like, why do all the cats have to be bipedal?
For sure. I
Like-
hate it. Like, just give me
Like-
a four-legged nice looking cat that isn't fucking Persian or purr ugly. Sorry. Rant over.
But it's like, why does every cat type start, especially starter, have to be bipedal?
For sure. But anyways.
Yes.
He in a protective sleep now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes!
I think
I'm totally with you. Totally with you on that, Whiskey. Nope.
I mean,
Don't like it. Hot take.
I don't mind Chen Pao.
Don't like it. They could have been more original with it, in my opinion.
I mean, it's an icy saber-toothed tiger.
And it's Pokemon.
Well, yeah, all of them are.
I could have done that. Taking my job away from me. How dare. Excuse you.
Twilight Mask.
All right, let's see if we're let down again.
And Whiskey coming in with the on-screen Pog celebration. Thank you very much for the 40 biddies.
Biddies.
All right. I will say I do like Chen Pao and Chi Yu as far as that quartet. Not a big fan of the other two.
I don't even remember the other two.
Right.
I just remember a giant ass goldfish.
Yes.
What?
All right, so we have Grass Energy, we have Crawdaunt, Far-Fetched, Torkoal, Kadabra, Bug Catching Set, Aggron, Clefable, Reverse Hollow Whirlipede. Here we go. The full art Fione.
I need to protect.
And Teal Mask Ogerpon. Now, that's a nice, solid hit.
I'm trying to be careful.
Honestly, may actually be the best hit I've pulled from friggin' Twilight Mask.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. Kind of has that same vibe as far as like the Blastoise from 151, where it's just that that solid water scene.
You could see the camera in this one.
Yes.
Look at that. That's so pretty.
That's a solid pull. I'm happy with that one.
I'm glad we like both have gotten like a pick, you know? Like I got at least like the the Incineroar and you got the Fione. I call it Fione. Alright. This one. Temporal!
I love how we have managed to somehow avoid both Obsidian Flames packs already. And we're down.
We're saving the best for last.
Fair. Hopefully. Because there are some solid cards in that one.
Which is why I said that. It was one of my favorite sets organizing, let me tell you. All the art in that set I thoroughly enjoyed.
I love the ETB promo from it too.
Yeah.
The Charmander.
Yes. It's a good one. All right, there's your thingy. All right, one to the front. All right, here we go. Temporal Forces. Hey, we're back again with the metal energy. Speaking of Meltan, we got C Dot.
And
X.
it's an empty head. I think Perry is still streaming.
Well, we'll have to tell Perry. But we got a Toady.
Flat Boy.
Here we'll set Toady up here. There we go. All right, we got a Deerling, another Sharpedo. Sorry, Metagross. Jesus Christ. Roserade. Reverse Hollow Rescue Board. Reverse Hollow Boltland. Relicanth. I do like this card, though. We pulled this in the Korean one?
I think
I remember
Japanese, I think, for that one.
Okay, because I'm like, I swore we just pulled this not too long ago.
Yeah, I think we got that one in Japanese.
Okay. Yeah, fishy.
It's a fish. It's a rock fish.
Hold on. We gotta put Perry up here to give us some luck. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, Perry. There we go. There. Perry will sit there.
Yes. Exactly.
Perry's one of our online friends who streams, and their like stream VTuber thing is Totodile. And I love it.
All right. So there's a 50-50 shot of the next pack being an Obsidian Flames. And it's, of course, not. You watch, the last two will be Obsidian.
I know.
Like, we will dodge that one to the those till the very end.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter. That's my impression.
Back when Linkin Park was decent.
Hey, don't hate on a female vocalist.
I
don't disagree that it's not the same Linkin
No,
Park.
I don't hate on her because she's a female vocalist. I hate on her because she's a Scientologist and actively defends rapists.
Just kidding. Never mind.
So that's why.
We don't like her then.
Yeah, I'm not fond.
Anyways.
Right. Fighting energy. Hey, Maiden the Stars, welcome in.
See, I told you all the homies here tonight. I like it.
Indeed. All right, so we have Fighting Energy, Blitzel, Bounsweet, Phoebus, IPOM, Medical Energy, Iron Bundle, Gliscor, Plant, Remoraid, Reverse Hollow. All right, we got the full art Toad Scroll.
Bruh, we popping off tonight.
Yeah,
I
not
like
bad.
this. Where did you say you got this again?
Oh, no worries. This was Sam's.
We may need to make a trip tomorrow.
Okay.
If it's below MSRP, I am more than...
Yeah, they still had like 5 or 6 there.
Well, I don't know if they're still there.
Right.
We can check.
Yeah, for sure. I know where they were. And Wo-Chien.
Oh, that's one of the other ones.
Yes, because it's Wo-Chien and that's Ting-Lu is the 4th one.
Oh.
Ting-Lu, I know, got some competitive play, as did Chi-Yu.
Its ability
Actually, I think all of them other than Wo-Chien got competitive play.
Its ability is Slime Mold Colony. Cards in your opponent's discard pile cannot be put into their hand by an effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards.
Honestly, that card would be fairly useful in a lot, since so much of the competitive format right now relies on energy recycling.
Right. But this the card.
Yeah, that's a solid pull. Yeah, like, hey guys.
Hey guys, what's up? Alright, I'll put it on your pile. Alright. Are you ready, kid? No. Okay.
All right.
I don't. Oh, okay. Fuck. This one. Was this a? This is the first.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, did I really pick the?
You had a 2 and 3 shy of pulling one of the
know.
obsidian packs.
I know. All right, so we're gonna open up Obsidian Flames next. All right. Let's see what magic awaits us.
Hopefully a Zard.
Okay. And it's one to the front
Yes.
still. All right, ladies, gentlemen, and my non-binary pals. Let's go. Psychic. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Well, as long as it foresees a Zard, we're fine.
Can you put these in, Steve?
Yes.
All right. Temple. We got Heatmore, Lillipup, Toxel, Camerupt, Diggersby, Houndstone, the big dog, Reverse Hollow Wiglet, Reverse Hollow Sinisty,
And
Darkrai.
Darkrai.
We have, and I'm not kidding you, probably 6 of these.
At least. I've pulled
of these ones.
Yeah.
The reverse hollows, we have another 4 or 5.
Yeah. Pulled a lot of that Darkrai for some reason.
Ugh.
That one followed
that
us.
That bothers me. All right, hold on. I'm getting there.
Yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong. Darkrai is one of my favorites. But it would be nice to not pull exclusively. Better get the obsidian. Of course not.
Stella Crown!
All right.
I don't think you have the Sinisty one, though.
So
I think that's a new one.
So I think best one we can pull out here is probably Terapagos, probably.
I don't like that one. I'm so sorry.
Well, good news, we probably won't pull it, so.
Yeah.
All right. Dark. Turtoga. Meltan.
He's so cute.
Fletchender. Finneon. Akaberry. Crabominable. Glass Trumpet. Seems like a safety hazard to play. You know, because you're creating resonance and glass doesn't like resonance very well.
Depends on the frequency.
Grievard. Reverse Hollow. Reverse Hollow Meltan. Blastoise EX.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a hit.
I like him. Hold on. Trying not to get my fingerprints all over these. Alright. And EXs, because they're not...
That's a fantastic Houndstone emote. All right. So the last pack is fittingly enough, ending the Zard box with Obsidian Flames.
Kiss it. For good luck. Oh, I don't know what that was going to
For
do.
good luck.
But I thought luck was bad if you did it in twos. So you gotta do another one. Goof.
Indeed.
I love you.
Love you too.
Alright, here's that one.
All right, last pack magic.
Alright. How about y'all tell me in chat what energy you think we're gonna get? What energy card do you think we're gonna get? What do you think? We've gotten a variety of them today, but mostly metal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking.
I've got a root for fire.
You got a root for fire.
It's Obsidian Flames. We got a root for fire.
I'm going grass. Whiskey's going water. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any guesses? Psychic. Okay. All right. So let's look in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
that's right.
Okay. Hopefully that's a good sign.
The luck is on our side.
Hopefully.
Rowlet. He's so cute. Bunnelby. Smoliv. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this? This is cute. Pidgey.
That Smoliv has a very good Atama type art style to it.
I know, but look at him. So cute. Okay, Pidgey. Magnezone. I kind of like that art just as is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brassius. Houndoom. I think that's a normal. Yeah. It's hard to tell with these ones.
Yeah, that's why I look at the
Bronzong
corner. Because all the reverse hollows, it's going to have the white background with black lettering instead.
Reverse hollow Kangi. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Charizard EX.
I mean, not a lot
right on D's nuts.
Got him. Yeah, so not a ton of huge hits, but we did pull a lot of hits when you really think about it. Started off a little bit slow, but we got, 5 hits on 10 packs? I mean, that's 1 and 2. That's amazing odds.
Yeah. Well, we will recap exactly what we got all tonight. Give me just a second. So besides beautiful Perry watching us, over us like a god, if you want to do these, and I can do these.
All right. So we got Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. We got the Blastoise EX from Stellar Crown. We got the Full Art Toedscruel from Paradox Rift. We got the Full Art Fion from Twilight Masquerade.
Keep going. I don't know what these are from.
We got the Incineroar from... That was Temporal. Yep, that was from Tem.
Okay.
We got the Screamtail EX from Twilight Mask. And then, of course, we had the promo versions of the Charmander and Charmeleon from 151 that they include in the box. Has the foil. And then the Charizard EX Black Star promo for the box. And then in Korean, we managed the Flareon V from Eevee Heroes.
Woo!
So that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, all things considered, like I said, 5 hits and 10 packs. I mean, can't really complain.
No.
Yes, definitely sexy.
You?
I was thinking you.
Nah.
Both?
No.
Both is good.
No. Just you.
Nah.
Yes.
All right.
Again, it is still so weird without having a septum ring in. Like, cause I like I want to play with it, but it's not there. I just look weird doing this. Did you want to build that since we have some time?
What do you think, chat? Shall we do a frustrating task and build a Charizard nano block? Since
and
we
mind
get
you, this thing comes out basically to size, and this is the size of my hand, and my hand is not that big.
Yep. We have built 2 of these.
Yeah, actually on stream before.
Yep. Umbreon and Sylveon before. So
I think it would be nice.
Yeah.
And we'll keep Charizard here too. Alright. Dose. You need help.
I'm good. Okay.
I still need to do my Charizard Pixel Mega Block build.
Yes.
And I think I'm missing Squirtle out of the 6. But
I think so.
I always forget, and then when I'm like, oh my gosh, I have the money to buy one, I always forget which one out of the 6 that I don't have.
Yeah,
I just need to take a
I'm
picture
pretty
of
sure
that.
it's Squirtle.
I'm pretty sure it is too, but I didn't want to like accidentally buy a second one and then be mad because I bought a second one.
All right. So that's how tiny the pieces are. Card for scale.
Sorry, we don't have a banana.
I mean, not that I can show on this stream.
That's not what I meant. I'm literally in a Facebook group that's called Banana for Scale. And it's like they compare different things to like a banana. Why? No fucking clue.
Thermonuclear warhead, banana for scale.
Yeah. With a lot of patience, Whiskey Doll. And between the both of us, I probably have the most amount of patience, and that is not saying much. Well, yes, it also is an old Reddit joke. But more primarily that I personally see it now is on that Facebook group. Because I don't go on Reddit anymore.
Yeah. So this is how frustrating these tend to be. It actually recommends going out and buying their own proprietary tweezers to help you out with this.
We ain't no little bitch. We do it with our damn selves.
I'm pretty sure.
We separate them all. You open all of them. They don't have bag numbers like Lego says.
Should grab some scissors.
I feel like we should have something.
I thought I had my knife, but actually I might have it in here.
Oh, is it in?
Maybe.
Oh, scissors.
Hang on. Actually, yeah. You know what? Since I've got actually like 4 pairs of these.
They're medical scissors.
Yep.
No,
There
we go.
But by and large, how I actually got them is for emergency cutting rope.
Oh.
Arts and crafts time. Yes, exactly, Ninja.
Yes. Sure. We'll go with that. I mean, it technically is an art. It's called Jabari.
Yes.
I am going to grab my water because I'm a thirsty hoe. Not actually.
All right.
Did you eat something at least?
Yes, you need to eat. Damn it, Ninja. Damn it, Bobby.
He never eats.
I'm aware.
He's worse than I am.
Which is impressive. All right.
We are in ads.
Non-subs panic. If you are subbed or you have Twitch Turbo, ads are nothing to worry about.
Thank goodness this piece was blue and I was able to find it.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting cat hair on me.
Ooh. It's a lot of fries.
Ooh. And fried pickle. And where the hell are you getting all this shit from? Sorry. I'm swearing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Damn right you are.
No, that would be fuck right.
Okay. There are 200 pieces to this thing. And when we're done, it's going to be like, yay big.
Actually, the child swears more than I do.
Yeah, actually.
We tell him, though, as long as you are not
If it's just done in the...
out someone or calling someone by a cuss word, we don't care. No, I know, but I'm making a funny. Okay.
Right.
Why are you not separating them like
What?
an autistic person? Okay, maybe I'm just the autistic person that does
No,
that.
we both are, but we definitely have slightly differing...
Tisms?
Yes.
Mine is the forgetful kind, but the most organized. Whereas I feel like you remember everything, but are the least organized between the two of us.
That is fact.
Oh my god, these are so tiny. My arthritis be hurting already. I'm just trying to separate these fuckers. So how are y'all doing tonight? I can't believe it's only Wednesday. I feel like it should be like at least Friday at this point. But if it were Friday, we wouldn't be here. We would be out in the club, we all fam.
Word.
Oh, you.
Yeah, the fact that so much of this is all the same color definitely does not make this any easier.
That's why I'm trying to separate them into piles. Fuck.
So we need that. We need this and this.
Oh my goodness, it's 9 o'clock already. Sorry, I add random background noises.
All right.
These are all two. These are the triangle. Ah, boys. Not triangle, but the L's.
I
And these are all
hate how they do
singles.
this.
And these are singles. And these are singles. And these are doubles. These are doubles. And these are doubles.
Because these directions are also kind of small, and they do not really delineate where the separation on the pieces are.
You're kind of just going by the seat of your pants at this point.
Yeah. Nano Blocks is like the IKEA of Legos as far as directions go. But yeah, you can see, like, it's hard to tell because the camera's not focusing amazing, but like there really isn't separation on there. So a lot of it is you're just kind of hoping you get it right.
Also, I'm sorry if I am blocking the camera.
This is almost impossible.
Isn't it quote add or add quote and then just space whatever you want it to be?
I don't think I have any of that set up.
No. He's talking about my channel.
Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm.
Huh?
Sorry, fucked up.
It's okay. It happened. Yeah, but your channel can't add when it... Oh, really? That's weird. Oh, probably because my bot. If you, send it in one of the channels in my Discord, I don't care which one, in the Wolves if you really wanted to. And then I'll upload them later.
Hmm.
Do you need help?
It's a little bit easier once we actually have something to work with, but it's
Right.
it is not there right now.
Oh, got it.
That's not helping.
Sorry.
Okay. Then I think it's like ugh, I already hate this. Like actually hate.
Do you want to take a moment? Or do you want me to take a look at them? I'm just organizing. I'm not touching your part.
None of this makes any fucking sense.
Welcome to Nanoblock.
This is off. There. So this other side's completely screwed up and has to get redone completely again. I think now that's right.
Wow, that was a long time.
Oh, fun.
Oh. Yikes.
It's a lot of not super fun things to talk about. That's for sure.
Ah, gotcha.
Oof.
Got it.
And then that's here. Well, good news, chat. All of that time and frustration, we've managed to put 2 layers on.
Well, if you want, while he's doing that, I can show you what we pulled if you weren't watching while talking to Mom.
All right, so then this part at least is up top and it makes a little bit more sense. So
Sure. My hair's losing its poof.
oh no.
It's just heavy, so it just brings it down. Oh, you did? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Blastoise EX, Charizard EX. We did get the Flareon V, the promos, Screamtail, Incineroar EX, the Fion, and the Toadscruel.
All right. Oh, look, a Smash character.
Which one? Which one's a Smash character?
I'll be honest, I spent like
Charizard?
2, I'm sure a bunch of them are. I'll be honest, I spent Incineroar, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. I hate that Pokemon, though. I had a whole rant about it earlier. Yes, I knew those. I played Super Smash Melee was the one I played on the GameCube. That's how long ago I played Smash. I haven't played any of the new ones on the Switch.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I played Smash Ultimate for about 3 hours and I gave up because of how awful the input lag was on the controls.
You're not wrong.
It was, to me, it made the game unplayable. Like, completely.
I understand how we. Yep.
Mm.
I always just learn like how long it would take to lag, so I would like try to anticipate, I don't know, That's just how I did things
I tr
back
I
then.
try to do that,
Sometimes
but
it's hard.
it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Always been Link. I if I mm, I generally played Kirby, if not Jigglypuff.
People always hated me. I was a straight up Pikachu main.
It sounds about right for you.
Hmm. Oh, and I was a damn menace with my friends.
I'm sure you were. We need to play like a competitive game against each other at some point. I don't think we really have. Well, I don't know if we count Pokemon Go and catching shinies counts or not because it's not
Mm,
really skill
Mario
based.
Party.
Yeah, you won at that, didn't you?
Hmm. I think Nightbot will eat Lynx. Oh, Goldeneye was great. Loved Goldeneye back in the day.
I actually didn't play GoldenEye until 2 years ago ish.
Okay.
When I was at that one person's house.
Okay.
That um Mario Kart I've been playing for quite some time. I generally played Mario Kart either on the Wii or DS. Is that technically what is that?
Okay. That's kind of neat.
Because I'm not sure what that oh, like old school Yu-Gi-Oh down to how you play it.
Yeah,
So
that was
is
almost
it
bad.
like animal based? Like what is it? Or like more character based? Oh, it's got its own like lore and stuff. Okay, gotcha. Some of them lead faction. Okay, like one is a cat slash fox dude. Okay, let me take a peek. Another leads dragon. Ayo. Okay, hold on. This is what
Okay.
signature deck, card gallery. Ooh, some of them are gory. I like it. Oh, and they even have how to play, the game map, what each thing is.
Working with these little 1x1 pieces
Yeah, they
always makes me
fucking
nervous.
suck. Huh. They're kind of cool though. I like it.
Alright, that layer.
Art skills, and then using the Unreal Engine 5 and Unity is the only thing which I still don't remember. So
Yeah, giant man hands are not made for these little tiny blocks.
Oh, wait, about the God boxes. So imagine a Pokemon booster box of only God packs. Sweet. I'm assuming that they're probably a little bit more expensive then. Just because they have like better odds, obviously. What? What do you mean?
Oh, so it's just like random that you might run into one of those.
Oh. So like a God pack, but like an entire booster box full of them? Got it. What's a 1/1?
The heck? What's even going on here?
I don't know what that is. Oh, only card with a signature. Interesting. Oh, gotcha.
I can't even make sense of what the hell is even happening in this diagram. It's so screwed up.
Would you like hip? Oh. Now it's on the left side.
It's not good.
I know. Yeah, I see that. And the first person to get one uh card graded in a 10 gets an uncut sheet.
Fancy.
Interesting.
Oh, I see what kind of BS is going on here, and I hate it.
What? Sorry, chronic pain here. And it's more like my hip right now. My muscles get so tight that it feels like, I mean, I've got mine here with my little bi rainbow. Ugh. So my muscles basically get like concrete and they don't move and they are as hard as concrete. So even when you push on them, they don't give like they're supposed to. Oh, I will. I've got other medication that helps that too. So well, actually it's new because we've tried like two different things already within the last month and a half.
Mm.
And it Still not. Yeah. I've been having that lately, but it hurts so good. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, though. Like, actually. What you looking for? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I've been streaming for over 150,000 hours.
Oof.
Wow.
That's a lot of streaming.
What do you normally stream? I mean, I also work at a desk job now, as a nurse, as weird as that sounds. Um, and so I'm always at a computer now to be typing. You left Maple Story after 20 years, but play whatever these days. Throne and Liberty is pretty neat. Fortnite. Okay. I'm not very familiar with Thorn and Liberty. Obviously I know what Fortnite is. I played Fortnite when it was in beta. I was one of the OGs, okay? When they had PvE and all that fun
originally
stuff.
it was only a PvE.
Yes.
It was like
and that's
co-op
when I played
PvE.
it. Yep.
Back when it was just Save the World was the only.
Yep. And you had to join, like, you had to purchase it, but
And it was
you
like
had to get a link from your friend or something.
Mm-hmm. It was like friggin'.
Yes, exactly. I did a lot of TCG stuff with collecting, historian stuff, and now my shop this year. So do you have like a collector shop, or what kind of like shop do you have? But yeah, I played it back when it was, first coming out. I was in during season 3. The first pack I got with the 600 V-Bucks was that pilot outfit. Nice.
Oh wow.
You just rip packs for an affordable price. Lucky you. But I did get, I mean, not that I was happy about the um um the price of it, but I did get a Journey Together ETB. And because we didn't open any prismatic Evos in English, I did get a it's called a booster box.
The booster bundle.
Booster bundle. For an asinine amount of money, but I put some money aside so he could have it. I actually take the loss on purpose. I see the effects of greed around me with it. Hey, we see it all the time.
Yeah,
so we understand.
It's a rough time to genuinely enjoy Pokemon. Yeah.
I mean, now that Niantic isn't running Pokemon Go anymore, TCG Pocket is driving people into the actual TCG cards, and just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6 packs is better than 2. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, I do definitely feel like some of my Canadian friends and acquaintances have a little bit easier time finding cards. Another streamer that I chat with quite a bit, hang out with, is Force of Will, all out of the Toronto area. So
he's in Toronto?
Yeah.
I thought he was in the US.
No, he's Canadian. But he does a lot as far as both like collecting and playing, and also doing a little bit of competitive TCG.
He's like super sweet too.
Yeah, he's fantastic, dude.
We're basically the Southern Canadians. Like, honestly.
Yeah, we are in
Cheeseland.
Yes, we are in the land of beer and cheese. Good old state of Wisconsin. That sounds delicious. Just saying.
What's a coffee crisp? Is it like a potato chip? We're for like southern Wisconsin. A wafer with chocolate that's coffee. Ooh.
I mean,
Healthy?
something like that goes well with damn near anything, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
You know what would go good with though? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Tiramisu. And you use the wafer to dip into the tiramisu and eat it. Tiramisu is one of my favorite dessert, if not the favorite, my absolute top tier favorite dessert. Coffee Mate did an Aero truffle tiramisu flavored liquid cream, and it's like crack. Yes! No, I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one.
That does sound pretty damn good.
No lie, if you can find it. No, I'll fucking make it. I will make it. Homemade. I do like baking. I don't know if I could make ladyfingers from scratch. Like, I probably could, but they probably wouldn't look great at all. But I do need to make cake pops at some point tonight or tomorrow. So, as long as they taste good, yeah. I mean, I try to make things as homemade as possible, but it doesn't always work. Hey,
We
it
got
kind of looks like Charmander.
like a very morbidly obese Charmander.
He's just a little fluffy. He's just a little fluffy. No, but between the two of us, we drink a lot of coffee a day.
Yes.
More so you than me, but ooh.
Oh.
Blueberry cream, cheesecake, and birthday cake, I'd be dead. This is why I don't go into I don't go into the candy section of the grocery store, and I also don't go into like the pharmacy a lot that has all the candy.
Mm-hmm.
I try to avoid it. Well, yeah, I bet, but still, like, I personally, I mean, I'm on the heavier side as is. I don't need more. My pain can't take it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I bet. I don't know if you. Okay, so I watch a lot of like baking and cooking competitions, and literally what you just reminded me of was oh, what the fuck is it? Zumbo's, what is it? Zumbo's Magic Factory. I don't remember. It was a cooking or baking competition, and like just the factory was just so colorful and so pretty. I'm pretty sure it was a series on Netflix. Zumbo's Just Dessert? Zumbo, hold on. He's a famous like Australian baker. Zumbo's Just Desserts. Yeah, I was right.
You did
I did it.
it.
I loved it because they put people to the test, and like it was so cool. I grew up next to, if you know what Albanese is, I grew up like 20 minutes from one of their factories.
There's actually a lot of candy factories in our area.
And they were I will only eat gummy bears from them. I don't generally like Haribo. Candy cane is super nice, but the white chocolate Hershey's Factor was fire and Smith before it was down. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, good cheese curds here, you can usually get a decent sized bag of them for about $5 US.
Yeah, not bad.
And you can get a lot of special varieties. You can get a lot of special varieties at like farmers markets and things like that.
Why would you want to be a citizen here?
Like
we're sending war plans by fucking text message emojis and including a fucking reporter.
Yeah, $15 for a box of mini wheats is obscene.
I'm sorry. $15 for mini wheats? Carbon tax?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
We're one of the few country industrialized nations that doesn't do something like that.
We have no food in our food banks? $3,000 a month for... Oh, that's about here too.
I mean, some parts of the U.S. are definitely like that.
Hey, feel that some days.
But at least you have health care.
I am the healthcare.
Yes, she is pretty much the only reason I'm still alive at this point.
Well, I'm glad to be here for you then. We still do.
Okay.
We do. We have the same thing. Some actually some higher populated cities sometimes wait up to at least like 26 hours before getting triaged.
Yeah,
it's getting bad. Like COVID hit bad, and that's when I graduated and became a nurse.
Great timing.
No. And yeah. Like at that point it was bad. Like, and that's when we really started having like admitted patients that stayed in the emergency rooms because we didn't have room upstairs. And so while the ER waiting room was filling up, we couldn't switch them out. And that's not even like in large cities. Like, we're not in a large city compared to a lot of like the other parts of this country. Like, yeah. I don't need that to talk about antidepressants. Well, that's why, at least here, you make an appointment with your primary care provider, instead of like going to an ER type of thing.
Of course, our current regime here wants to ban antidepressants. Yeah, that was.
Then they need to allow me to smoke, a little bit of green all fucking day long.
Because
I will not be okay.
Because that was one of the first things that.
Didn't go to the hospital. Issues with losses, just lacking everything. Need to note I'm 36 now. Even 20 years ago, Canada was. What is that word? Canada was. And.
Yeah.
Oh. But it would be a unified issue. I know I supported. Also, Canada's legal.
Probably.
Wide. But like I would. Would you say like half of our country's legal, half is not?
I'd say it's probably less than half, but it's
Like
probably
slightly
getting
less
close.
than half, but it's almost half of the US is legal. Um, but technically where we are, it is illegal. We have the decriminalization act pretty much everywhere now, but still.
But yeah, the current regime, one of RFK's first things he did was he ordered a committee at the FDA to establish the harmful effects of SSRIs with the intent of banning them.
Okay, he's not entirely wrong because there are risks with any
But
fucking
they're already
medication.
known.
Right. But also, in a worldwide standpoint, international, whatever you want to call it, mental health is not a very in-depth studied type like type of the body. You know, we've studied like to the fucking microbiology of every other, you know, thing going on in the body, broken bones, and, you know, how do we, you know, fix people. So we take out their pancreas if they're having pancreatitis, or, well, not necessarily, but like we take out people's appendixes before they rupture. Like, you know, so having that, like, mental health is so stigmatized because everyone wants to have a damn ego and doesn't know how to accept responsibility sometimes to, like, mentally be responsible. um and so it's, you know, pushed away and thought that people who aren't mentally stable are under, instead of physical disabilities that you can see
Mm-hmm.
and treat or cure, because people even with physical disabilities get picked on. And, you know, I mean, that's the whole thing with Medicare and Medicaid right now. Anyways, I go on for hours. um but for mental illness, it does not have a lot of research and or like factual scientific evidence behind things. The human mind is only so understood. You are correct.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just readjust someone's mental stability with medications and pills. However, you can. We just probably don't know yet. To, like, honestly, we just probably don't know yet. Um, Even here it is. I still get rejected for a place, and I have the finances. Most people with autism are actors, actresses, etc. Another term is Asperger's. Yes, we are very familiar with those terms.
Yep. But that said, at least in the U.S., Asperger's isn't actually used, and both the medical and the autistic community in the United States have been doing everything they can to pretty much wipe that term out for good reason. Because Hans Asperger was a Nazi, and most of the kids that he studied when he developed his diagnosis and documentation for autism, most of those kids died, right, in camps. So, oh no, that's very fair. But yeah, that is one thing that I'm very happy has been a big change. And with that,
And also within the DSM-5, or how we diagnose mental illnesses, again, I'm a nurse. And so in the DSM-5, it is now categorized as ASD, or autism spectrum disorder, because it's all on a spectrum. You know, not all autistic people are nonverbal, you know, can't do anything for themselves, etc. And some people, like me, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know the way you want to look at it. But I am able to basically function by myself. I own my own house. I've had a steady job for quite a long time. Um, I'm just a little silly. Um, we still use it up here. I don't grasp why we would. That's fine with me. There's degrees of severity. Exactly. I don't like using the word severity, but no, I totally understand where you're coming from. It's like myself being a hypomanic bipolar instead of being bipolar type 1. True. To be honest, I wrote my own financing agreements. Nice. But yeah, no, I mean, I purchased a house by myself. I have a mortgage and everything, and um, I put myself through school. Um, my parents didn't help or anything. Um, you know, I've basically bought everything I have now. No one's really helped. So, but I agree. Overall, more research is needed for sure. I also feel like a lot of people do just want to be listened to. And exactly. And that's sometimes where it can get really difficult, at least as like a healthcare worker standpoint, because you have to try to trust your client or patient, however you want to look at it. But sometimes with mental health, like it's difficult to, because unless you know people's full intention, or you have to be guarded at all times, especially when dealing with mental health. But that's where kind of my role comes in as a nurse. I'm between, like, I'm the one who's listening to the patient and all of this, and the doctor just comes in, diagnoses, gets them out, right? But like, I'm the one who educates and listens and, pushes for what's right for the patient and stuff like that. Um da, 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 da. Instead of people not understanding and then push back, yeah. But you have to be grounded. Yeah, for sure. I agree. At times, ages ago, I was difficult, unbalanced, abrasive, etc. Yeah, and like, I wouldn't say a long time ago, but um, there was a point in my life where I was not mentally aware of my thoughts, feelings, etc. And I didn't know how I was talking was being perceived in a negative way. And no one told me, because that's how my parents were to each other. So I got trauma. Hey, look, it's a half Charizard.
Yes.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
I think that honestly just boosts fuck. Wait, hold up. I missed one. But after taking care of my granddad dying from terminal cancer for the last month and a half every night. Oh, I'm so sorry. Booted my ass with that final push of being grounded and balanced. And, unfortunately, sometimes it does take us having those life experiences to realize that. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. This is for my grandma. Um, her and I actually have these two matching. It's a sun and a moon. We got these matching, and then I got this for her. But she passed away at the age of 68 to very end stage COPD, and she ended up having a respiratory virus that kind of wiped her out. It's called human metapneumovirus. It's just like a cold cough kind of thing. Um, but my condolences. Also, I missed out on the meme number. Guess you'll have to get your knowing them, probably not, but um yeah, I lost her in 22, so it actually uh 6 days ago in 2022. Um but you know, I didn't think it was fair, but you know what? She's not suffering anymore to take every goddamn breath. um, she's not suffering and not in pain, etc. So, um, I have a bunch of dumb leg tattoos. That's okay. I have a whole sleeve of Pokemon, so I get judged a lot because of that, but
If
guess
it
you'll
if
have
it makes you happy,
art is
what's
art.
wrong with
Art
it?
is cool. I think my granddad was 2 to 3 years insane. Imagine having to fight your granddad about taking painkillers because this man wanted his damn clarity. I get it. I mean, my grandma, at the end, um, I mean, she had her inhaler all the time with her. I mean, I could not remember a day that she never had to like take her rescue inhaler. Um, and like she was fighting like towards the end before we had her on comfort cares. She was fighting the BiPAP machine that was basically breathing for her without like actually putting a tube down her throat. um but she fought it, and she was in restraints. I will never forget this 75-pound 4'10" woman in restraints. It's just baffling me. She was stubborn, where I get it from.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least I'm not as stubborn as you.
Fair.
Um,
The world could not handle two of us.
no. But she ended up, I know this is probably getting a little morbid, so if you guys or just heavy, I guess, if you guys want to stop listening, probably now is a good time. 2, 1. Okay, so basically, when she was in the restraints, had the BiPAP on, she had pulled her BiPAP off by her shoulder and looked me dead in the eyes, told me that she wanted to die. And I said, okay, Grandma, give me a couple minutes. Keep the BiPAP on just a couple more minutes. I have to, get some things going. And I was not the power of attorney, which means that I cannot make, medical decisions based on her behalf. So, I talked to my dad because he was power of attorney, and I said, Dad, you know what? It's her time. She's always told us she didn't want to be connected to tubes for the rest of her life and all this other stuff. I said, Dad, she wants to go. And she waited till I got there to tell me that because she knew I would listen. And then my dad talked to my grandfather, and then they all had to be in the room by themselves with grandma and the nurse and the doctor. And then they, made the decision to go on comfort cares, so they took everything off. They kept like 2 liters like in a nasal cannula, for her, and started her on a morphine drip to make her comfortable. And also, morphine helps with the breathing as well. It slows down their respiratory rate and their need for oxygenization, which is why, obviously overdoses can be so lethal, but they are comforting in a like a hospice or end of life situation. And she passed the next night. So she wanted to go. She didn't want no damn stuff. Exactly. Also, the reason for it is so she's an old school woman. Yep. She wanted her dignity and overall wanted to know when it was getting to a point she wasn't going to fight it nor ask any of you to overall keep her alive. No, exactly. And again, because she trusted me specifically, like she waited till I got there. Um and I drove like 3 hours and rushed to the hospital because she's 2 states away from me, or was 2 states away from me. And she waited till I got there and, like I said, looked me dead in the eyes and told me that she wanted to go. And yeah, I will never forget that. I remember it like it was yesterday. So yeah, sorry to get so somber here in chat while we're trying to build Charizard. But progress. He coming along. Yes.
I feel like this is going
far smoother than earlier.
Well, especially even compared to other ones we built, like friggin' Umbreon. Oh my god, the amount of times
Umbreon. The amount of times we dropped shit.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyways, for like so I use my grandma as an example sometimes for even some of my patients. Because even though I personally wanted to be selfish and keep my grandmother alive because I enjoyed her presence and, you know, everything else, right? I knew that she didn't want to suffer. And I think, you know, and I tell my patients this too. I'm like, I will push for whatever that you want. I am such a heavy patient advocate that I push against even like our rules, and sometimes I bend them to help get a patient what they want when they want it, if it's, you know, obviously like needed, right? Because sometimes patients' families won't even listen. And I think that's sad. Beautiful part about my granddad's passing, I took the knowledge of 20 years of observation, built my own PC. Still trying to obviously get your own place, but wanted to before he went. I paid back every penny of the 7.5 Canadian for the park every time, every PC he built. My drive, passion, empathy, and so many other qualities come from him and my mom. Let's just say my biological father is, yeah. Hey, I get that. I was not close to my mom. Still not close to my mom. My dad was. Let's just say I spent more time with my grandma than I did with my dad on my dad's weekend. So.
Got some more progress.
But yeah, I totally feel you. My grandma was my person, no matter what. We never had any argument.
Ooh, this head looks complicated.
The head does?
Mm. Wee. Okay, that part's not.
Same about the mom part. My dad is my best friend, though he's in prison right now. Wop. What? Okay. Question. Did he do bad stuff or good stuff that landed him in prison? And if you don't want to talk about it, that is totally fine. I'm just curious because I'm nosy. Unfortunately bad. No, I totally understand. No worries.
All right, so we need this. Need this.
But yeah, my mom and I clash pretty significantly because my mom is still very stuck in the old mindset and doesn't know how to express her thoughts and emotions. How else would you describe her?
Kind of hoity-toity.
The fuck is that?
Like, she definitely feels like her way to do everything is the best way.
Oh, so
Kind of like
egotistical.
holier than thou kind, yeah.
Oh, there's an ad.
Edge.
Non-subs panic. I guess.
Yes. Non-subs pack, if you are subbed or if you have Twitch Turbo, you're good and you are still with us.
To see this beautiful face. Ugh. Wow, you have a long ad break.
Well, it's because it only does 1 an hour.
Ah. Isn't that illegal to be in jail 2 years before they actually sentence you?
Depending on how long it takes for the trial and whatnot, yeah.
Oh, is it a chart?
Pretty much if you're booked into custody and they tell you have to stay there, they can still count however long that you spent there before getting
No, I'm
actually
thinking
sentenced.
because of Luigi.
Oh yeah. Well,
You know, like you said that's basically illegal. With how long he's been
because he hasn't actually been charged is the issue. Yep, for those who don't know, the guy that Luigi, the guy that murked the CEO of United Healthcare, or
supposedly.
Until proven guilty in a court of law, yes. But yes. Mm-hmm.
Here, hold on. Let me do a disc throw. I'm gonna be really fucking dizzy when I do this, but it's okay. How poofy.
Poof.
Poof. I didn't put like hairspray in it or anything. I just kind of let it be. Ow. God, why does this hurt?
All right. Welcome back. Oh, nice.
So what were we saying?
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about Luigi.
Yeah. So,
okay.
For those who are not aware, Luigi, the dude that murked the CEO of United Healthcare,
the good guy.
Well, yes, Luigi was for sure. But anyway, so he actually has not technically been charged with a federal crime yet.
So they're just holding him to hold him.
He's being held in a federal prison, but he actually has not legally been charged with a crime.
Isn't that fucked? That's fucked.
I kind of suspect they're kind of waiting to hope people just kind of forget about him a little bit because they know that right now he's pretty much treated as a hero by most people. So I think they're trying to avoid charging him when he still is a celebrity.
He lost his special privileges because they found notes in his socks.
Oof. Yeah.
Man. Yay. Oh, you subbed. Wait, why didn't we? Huh?
Okay, the notification hasn't come through yet on my end. But yes, welcome in. Thank you for the sub, Made in the Stars.
Wait, that is weird.
It
'Cause
did.
It says it. No, it says it on your.
Yeah. So. Okay.
It's not even on the activity feed.
Not yet. This happened last week or whatever when Whiskey subbed though. Is it took like 5 minutes before Twitch picked up on it. It's been weird for some reason.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, where was I?
Meow, meow, meow. Sorry, I have the Biddy song stuck in my head. Has it played yet today?
I don't think so.
Well, good for you. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have enough. Here you go.
Shake those bitties. Oh, you gotta shake those bitties. Every time you shake those bitties. Come on. Thank you for shaking all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Let's shake those bitties. Let's shake, 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 shake all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Thank you guys so much for shaking all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Let's shake them, let's shake them, shake them. Let's shake all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming and shake bitties.
The lovely Wolfbay here, coming in with 69 bits because she wanted to hear the soundbite. Or at least trigger it.
Yes, I can't hear it. Because he gets them through these.
Okay, so let's see here.
How's your head coming along?
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die.
That I could kind of hear.
Well, the head is good.
I know the head is good. You tell me every. Oh, well. Whoopsies.
You know,
Are you gonna
crap that one you have, right?
tie? I got you.
Oh, lordy.
I got you. Where is it? There it is.
Oh,
You're
lordy.
welcome.
Yeah, I want to pop over. Because why does it not? Yeah. Are you having fun?
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Oh, lordy.
Okay. So, we have like
Half head.
half of the top of the head.
Half of the top of the.
So what we're seeing here would be the Charizard equivalent of JFK. Because there's the rest. It's all over.
I thought we were done making these jokes. I thought we were done.
Never done.
Okay, this is not the first time. We were rolling one night. Like, just at one after another between the both of us. And then we both look at each other and we're like, did we really just do that?
So, this household, JFK memes and whatnot are a thing.
We also joke about 9/11.
Pretty much joke about everything.
Well, we really joked about 9/11, and then we made our Discord family group chat.
Well, that
Or,
was
like,
that
a
was because the
general
kid
chat.
one day just randomly started posting 9/11 memes.
Yeah, that is true. But you were saying?
But so in this household, JFK memes have a little bit of a special place because my father-in-law was actually the caretaker of a lot of the Fox set of the autopsy photos, and actually like gave a lot of like college lectures and whatnot on it, on the topic. He would, yep, he was a consultant in the Oliver Stone movie about the JFK assassination. He was used as a reference for a lot of different things regarding it. But yeah, so
We got cookies. Do you want a cookie?
yes,
I want a cookie.
yes, definitely. Sorry, there was a little bit of momentary freak out because my 13-year-old, who is fantastic in the kitchen and for baking, yes, so are you. I was just saying that in this particular
dare.
case, he's the one that made the cookies.
How dare.
He made some red velvet cake cookies. Well, maybe depending on what you've got going on Friday, I can bring you one. And I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's a little late, but yes, he is a absolutely fantastic, like super talented baker, like way more than I ever was. Like, I come from a long line of talented baker. I inherited none of that. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I'd want to just kind of make sure that she's down for company, but if she is, then yeah, absolutely. That's fine. And with me.
I'm back.
Hi, back. Oh, okay.
It's a cake.
Okay.
Oh.
We're having cake. Wow, it is like still super fucking warm.
Yes, it's hot. Like, even the spatula was hot because they kept it in the oven with it.
Oops. Yeah.
Oh, there's chocolate chips in it. I got some on my hands.
Man, the Star was threatening to get in her car right now and come and get some.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Okay, you heard her. Means I'll probably have to shoot you the address, but oh my, I've got like 80 billion notifications.
Yeah, I know, I do too. That's why I was like, fuck, I haven't looked at my phone since we started stream, really. But if you want, we can send it. Just let us know. Oh. This is actually delicious. Have you tried a bite yet?
Not yet.
It's so good. Eat one.
I will.
Eat it!
Give me a second.
One. Oh, my nose.
Sounds good.
Does that mean I get to meet you?
So, fun fact, I've known her for years and haven't had a chance to actually meet her in person either.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Oh. Sweet.
Yes.
The kiddos are still technically awake. By the way.
No, that's fair.
Ours are.
They're teens and it's spring break. They'll stay up as late as they... And then they'll pass out like super late. And then it'll be a struggle again going in the morning, even though it's their plans. They're having us out of the house. Yeah, there you go.
I told them, you best be ready to get out of the door at 8:30.
Time will tell.
And while you're on your way here, I could start making the cake pops too. Just saying. And then that way I can have them ready because I'm really not tired.
Same.
As weird as it is for me. I'm usually in bed and almost passed out by now.
I mean, if you want to. Especially since it seems like the kitchen's in baking mode.
It has been in the past 2-ish weeks.
I wish I had half the baking talent that that kid does.
I can't say it, so.
Because that's fair. Because you and him are fantastic with it. I am not.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a fantastic cook compared to my family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a couple of cast specialty dishes, and that's about it.
I can kind of cook anything.
Making my chili on Friday.
I'm so excited. Also, hopefully, we can get a garden going again this year. Because those tomatillos and the poblanos in your chili were so good.
Make sure the sound is on. Oh boy. That was amazing. That was adorable. He is such an adorable kid.
Brett.
Try to remember, is Britt your friend that you're staying with, or? Oh yeah, okay. That's fantastic.
Love it. Yeah, this was good. Like warm. Oh, and you get to meet my kitty if he comes out.
Yeah, we have so many cats here. Hope you're not allergic.
Yeah, my mom and my sister said they would never visit because they would die coming into this house.
I mean, as far as your mother goes, is that really a detriment, though?
I mean, my sister hasn't really talked to me. And because of the whole thing that went down during Christmas, she let her snap streak die. And we were at almost a year. And now she just sends me lackluster snap. I'm like, cool. I love you too. Oh, you got 2 of them there? Nice.
Oh wow,
get
you have
al-
6 brothers.
I don't get along with any of my siblings. So,
I mean, I get along with my younger brother, and my older sister died before I was born, so I guess I get along with her.
yep, because Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, it happens. You okay?
Yeah, it just my hippie again. Dad's got 7 of us and like 4 baby mamas.
Oof.
I mean, so technically fully blood related, it's me and my sister, my younger sister. Then I have 3 step siblings, 2 step sisters, 1 step brother, and then I have a half brother who's 19 years younger than me. So, you know. You know what just occurred to me? If like if like Martha or sorry, why did I say that?
Yeah,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah. If Ace that like never fucking happened. I don't even maybe I was thinking one child. I don't know. Anyways, technically Ace would have an uncle that's younger than him. If Ace was my child.
Wow, that's kind of
Is
wild.
that fucked?
I had a friend growing up who actually had that, where his uncle was technically like 2 years younger than he was.
So when we used to live in the first townhome, like when we first like moved in with Scott,
Mm-hmm.
um we moved into a townhome and one of the like older like teens were like lived right across the street from the park that was part of the like townhome group, and we would like hang out with him at the park or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we did. And he had an uncle who was he was like 16, 17, I think, and the uncle was like 6.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Isn't that's a little wild. My kiddo has 2 uncles that are younger than him.
Oh boy.
And it happens.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not. It's just like for mainstream and like more common folk, like that's
It's
like
a little bit to wrap a head around.
right. Well, they didn't wrap a head around.
Oh, yep.
Wrap it before you tap it. Anyway.
Oh lordy.
Oh, sorry.
You were on a roll tonight.
No, I'm just elevated. Just stick the head on.
Mostly trying to just avoid issues with the friggin' ears, because the ears are like
hardly attached.
Yeah. Well.
And he's got a crooked tooth. Like, this is the Alabama Charizard.
No, it's not.
All right.
Look at him. He's so cute and tiny.
All right. So I think the only thing left is the tail.
Oh, I didn't realize you didn't do the tail yet.
Nope, that's the last. The flame on the tail is the last part.
Ah.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is the correct way. Because it gets that level of specific.
Ooh, did you hear those?
Yes.
Those are my neck. And then that was my upper back. I love sometimes that I snap, crackle, and pop like a Rice Krispie treat. And sometimes it's just rather annoying. And downright painful.
Yeah, I had to stop myself from making a comment. Because it would have been a very...
What? Say it.
It was...
Say it.
It was not going to be a stream-friendly comment.
You just turned the microphone off.
Okay, we're back. Oof. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My knees will pop a bit. My hip pops quite a bit in my back. And I can pretty much pop my knuckles on command.
Excuse me. You might want to mute this.
Megan knees? I'm afraid I must be old. I don't know the term.
Megan knees? I don't... What's a Megan knee? I don't even know what that is. Watch Maid get us with some fucking, like, D's nuts joke or something. Who the fuck knows? Megan the Stallion? What do you... I'm confused. I don't... Listen, I'm not good with pop culture. Don't worry about it. Then that's all I'm gonna tell you.
We're talking about all being like...
I wanted to make a difficult... Not difficult. A... Fuck. A sexual joke, and y'all couldn't hear it, and then I had to respond, and I didn't want y'all to hear it.
So yes, there's been a fair bit of mic muting going on.
You'll explain it when you come. Oh,
That's what she said.
that's what Quiet Toke said as well.
Ow!
Nom nom. You're welcome.
Goof.
I'm sorry you're so tasty. Nom nom.
Ah!
How dare you? How dare
We good
you?
chat. It stayed intact.
How dare you? drop Charizard's flame. He's not going to be the same now.
Yeah. Happens.
Huh? Huh? Happens?
Yes.
Fuck you mean happens?
I mean, the fact is, that's the first time anything's been dropped.
Nah, I've
Oh.
dropped that ass a couple times already by getting up and sitting back down again.
Okay, so this is the first time that something tiny has been dropped.
But what about my brain?
That hasn't been dropped.
Yes, it has. It's detached. Man, I liked when I could actually breathe out of my nose. I can't anymore.
Allergies.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been bad this year.
Oh my god. Well, it's been real nice having the breathing machine, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that I fucking hate but use anyways.
Yes, and go figure, it makes a huge ass difference.
It does. I've been like retraining my brain to actually breathe out of my nose, and now I can't. So I have to retrain it to breathe out of my mouth right now. It's not fun.
All right, chat.
Here we are.
Charizard is done.
Hoorah! He a little derpy man. I love him.
I feel like there were some parts that were a little bit frustrating,
Oh,
but
you mean the first
yeah,
steps?
the first bits were a little frustrating to deal with. But honestly, I feel like the evolution ones were
I feel
worse.
like the Sylveon one was worse.
Yeah.
Because it has like the ribbons that are freeform and like that. I felt like the Umbreon was actually pretty easy when we built them.
There probably is. I'm sure there are quite a few of the Nano Block ones.
But don't forget, Lego is now licensed with Pokemon come 2026.
Yep,
I'm so excited!
next year we have official Pokemon Lego sets coming out. Mega Block is no longer has the contract after this year because I think they signed the deal in like 98, and I think it was like that's the original contract. Is I think they got
I agree.
but I'm pretty sure that Mega Bloks has had just one continuous contract with Pokemon since like 98. So this is the first time that another company's actually had like exclusive control. So I don't know what's going to happen with Nano Block because I think the Lego contract, usually when Lego signs an agreement, it's exclusive. So Nano Block probably will no longer have like any new ones. I'm sure they'll still be able to still sell
Like old
what they
ones.
have, but
So get yours now. Just kidding.
yep.
Just like everything else, including this one box.
I still have all of my old Wizards of the Coast produced Pokemon cards. And like the officially licensed
Cardboard box.
little card box that they sold with Fossil. All right. Yeah, when I first actually got like my first actual cards, Fossil had just come out, but I was able to go back and get a decent amount of jungle and base set. Oh, nice. Yeah. there's a lot of extra pieces. So I will probably get like a little Ziploc bag or something like that at some point here.
Is that an insinuation of Stephanie? Can you please go get a Ziploc bag?
I mean, I was just saying that that's probably what's gonna
I
have to
will
happen.
go grab one.
If you're heading upstairs, do you want to take the? Oh, we've got Ziplocs down here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, because for some fucking reason they're open.
that's weird. Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had a couple of friends growing up that tried to get me into Yu-Gi-Oh very briefly, and I had a deck for a little bit, but I literally had just like that was all I had was like the deck, and I had like maybe 2 dozen extra cards, and I don't even know where the hell those ever ended up.
No, I could have just poured it into the bag. Sir, you did it with the most steps possible.
Of course. I have a bunch of like I think it was Tops that also did some Pokemon cards for a little bit. I have a bunch of those somewhere too.
Where do you want this?
Uh,
I don't know where to put it.
yeah, I'm not sure either. For now, it might just get stored in here
Okay.
along with the
Your
rope
scissors.
scissors and the
those.
knife.
And I think that's it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I do remember that.
Do you mind if I move him?
Go for it.
I'm gonna move him in front of the other Charizard box you have.
Good plan. So yeah, so this was a very fun, very Charizard themed stream. And like, is that number right? Do we still like?
Yes.
Have we had just like consistently like 8+ viewers this entire
Yep.
fucking stream?
We have. I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was.
Yeah, that is wild. You know, yeah, it actually is. But yeah, so that's a good question. But it's one that we can actually test. Not quite. So yeah, something at the top. Yeah, something at a top loader. No, not really. But yeah, so that is a wrap, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, a little bit under 3 hours, so actually a little bit shorter of a stream than I've had lately. Yeah, sleeved max for sure. But yeah, so like I said, this stream was actually primarily a community-driven stream because we found that those Charizard boxes and decided to grab one. And I left it up to people to vote via comment on Twitch or on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Those, as far as, you know, do we rip it or do we keep it sealed? And overwhelmingly, my community said rip that. So we did. And now got one of these out in the wild that I'll probably either put somewhere in back as a display, or for the time being I may even put in my living room as a little decorative piece. And like I said, we still have one in the sealed collection.
You can't see it, it's behind his head.
But yes. So yeah, thank you for everyone who turned out. Well, we actually had several new followers, and then
Welcome in.
main yes, yes, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Like, great talking to you. Great meeting you a little bit. Uh, Main the stars. Thank you for the sub, which for some reason still
Yeah.
doesn't show on my end, but obviously you are there, and I see it on my
Yeah.
stream manager. It shows the sub count moved up to 4. Yeah. So that is definitely weird that didn't show up.
We appreciate it nonetheless.
Absolutely. And see you soon for some cake.
Hopefully.
Yes.
And or cake pop.
Yes. All right. So,
Any upcoming week?
yeah. So I'll probably stream. Obviously not Friday night. So probably stream. Let's see. Is tonight's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Possible stream.
Yeah. There's a decent chance for a stream tomorrow. There definitely will not be a stream Friday. Saturday is iffy because Saturday, she'll be gone with some social events, and the rest of the fam is going to be out and about for grabbing some dinner because of wife's birthday, which is actually in a couple hours here. And so I'm sure I think she's planning on going to karaoke afterwards. So after dinner, I might actually be able to pop on for stream. Sunday, no, because of work. Oh yeah, I work I open and work until like 2 at my store, come home for a bit, and then inventory in Milwaukee overnight. Yeah, Sunday's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great welcome back to work after being gone for 5 days. Sorry. Don't really have a choice. But yeah, so possibly Thursday, possibly Saturday, and then good chunk of next week actually looks pretty good. Nothing Monday, but definitely like there's a good chance for some streams throughout the week after that. So with that in mind, right, this has been an amazing stream. Amazing turnout from the entire community. I love it. Fantastic help with the lovely Wolf Bay here. And we will see you all next time. Goodbye.